In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to simulate a cloth on animated character. So here in the scene, I'm going to select the cloth and hide that to see the animation. So let's hit play. So the first thing maybe you noticed from the frame 0 to 100, we have a weird animation, right? So actually the animation starts from 100, but I animated the animation from 0 to 100 from a pose to the animation when the animation starts, right? So this is because it's really difficult to place the cloth on the character if it was like that. And another reason I did that because we need to give the cloth some time to relax on the body. So now let's select the body and let's go to encloth, sorry, the cloth, and go to encloth and create encloth. And you see the texture gone, so let's right click on that and let's assign it again cloth material. So now let's select the body and let's go to encloth and let's click on create passive collider. And now let's go to encache and create new cache, and I'm going to tear that off and place it there. And now let's click on encloth, let's select that and encloth. Okay, so the cache is finished, and the first thing you'll notice we have a black polygons on the character, and I don't know the reason for that, but it's okay, the rendering will be okay for that. So let's hit 3 on the keyboard to smooth the mesh. As you see, they are gone. So now let's play that and see what's the problem with the cloth, or we can scroll on that and show you. As you see, we have too much stretch on the cloth. And another thing, I feel the cloth simulation or the cloth movement are very slow. So we can fix that by going to nucleus, and I'm going to reduce the space scale to 0.05, and this will make the simulation or the animation of the cloth faster. And another thing, we need to go to encloth shape and we need to increase the stretch resistance because we have too much stretch on the cloth, so I don't want that. So I'm gonna set that to 100 and let's cache it again and see the result. And let's hit replace existing. So the cache is finished, and let's click on play blast and create a play blast for that. I don't want to save that, so let's hit play blast. So the play blast is finished, and let's take a look. As you see, the cloth is going up and it slides on the body too much, so I want to increase the thickness on the body to prevent that. And we have some stretching happening here, and we can fix that by increasing the substeps a little bit and increasing the damping. So let's do that. Let's close that, and now let's select the encloth, and I'm going to add a little bit of damp, 0.05, and let's select the body now, and here I'm going to add a friction on the character, and I want to add a little bit of thickness, 0.3. Let's try that. And we need to go to nucleus, and I want to add more substeps, so let's increase that to 5. and this will improve the quality of the simulation too, and of course this will make the simulation take longer to calculate too. So let's cache it again and see. So the cache is finished, and let's see the result, and I am happy with the result. As you see, the cloth still moves up, right? And that's natural because the character moving the arms very fast, so that's why the cloth responds to that. So we can improve it a little bit more by going to encloth shape, and I want to add the friction to the cloth too, so 0.4, and we can add thickness of 0.1 here, and we can reduce the bend resistance a little bit more to have more bends, for example 0.07, and we can increase the damp a little bit more to 0.08, and we can increase the thickness on the body again to 0.4, and now let's select the nucleus. And by the way, if you want to simulate more resolution than this close, for example, if you subdivide that and you want to simulate high res mesh, you need to increase the stretch resistance a little bit more, for example to 150 or 200. So maybe you need to change the attributes for the high res mesh. So I wanted to mention that for you. So let's select that again and let's cache it again. So the cache is finished, and let's take a look. And now it's much better than before. So that's it for this lesson. See you in the next lesson.